And how to overcome fear, man. Go ahead, bro.
He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his power, and he shall be my son. But the fearful and unbelieving, and the abominable, and murderers, and whoremongers, and sorcerers, and idolaters, and all liars shall have their part in a lake which burneth with fire and brimstone.
And that's starting with you niggas that are falling off, and down to all the rest of the 2/3, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
Which is the second death.
Right.
So Shelby, you gonna be a part of that, man, because you're fearful and you're unbelieving, man.
Yep.
You damn fucking homo.
You got a question, man? You know you're the devil according to the Bible? The so-called white man's the devil. You didn't know that?
I believe it.
You believe it?
Yes, I do.
Why do you say you believe that? Is it because all the rape, rob, and murder that he does upon the planet Earth? Are you a so-called white man?
What?
Are you a so-called white man?
White man?
What's your father? What's your father's nationality?
Hokies.
He's a so-called white man?
Yeah.
He loves to hunt and all those.
No.
According to the Bible, man, the destiny of the so-called white man is slavery, man. For everything that your people have done, you're gonna pay for it, man.
Your father is, where your father come from, man? What part of the earth?
Africa. We all came from Africa.
Nah, where? Is he from?
White
Is
people
he from
went out
Europe?
and got weed.
Your direct father, your
from Europe?
father, the guy you call
like,
dad.
He came from
Is his father's father from
Yeah,
Europe?
they're from here.
From here?
I guess at some point back to Europe, yeah.
But according to the Bible, man, all so-called white people, they're going into slavery, man. All right, and do you know America's going
They're
down?
sleepwalkers. They're zombies.
Do you know America's going down?
It needs to.
Do you see America? Do you witness America going down when you watch the news? Like when it comes to the economy?
I stopped watching the news.
You stop watching the news? Well, just to update you, man, the economy is about to reach 17 trillion, man,
Oh, I know
and the
about
American
that.
dollar is going to collapse at any time, basically, man. All right, and during these events, man, there's going to be a transition of power. The so-called white man is going to be destroyed, and the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, they're going to become the next rulers under who the world calls Jesus Christ, man. All right, here in the planet Earth. All right, if you don't go back to one of these people, man, on the sign, you're going into slavery, man.
We already are in slavery.
You're right about that. You're right about that. You know what I'm saying?
They're alive and awake.
But you're gonna the so-called white man's gonna go into slavery like the Negroes did, with chains and shackles, man, with whips and raping their women and killing their children, dashing them against the stones and feeding them to crocodiles and alligators. All those things are gonna come back around, man.
So you
We're
believe
already doing it to each other now.
You
I don't
believe?
think, I don't know. We need to change this for damn sure.
You believe all
The
men?
white men dropped the ball a long time ago.
You believe all men stem from dark-skinned men?
Yep. Yes, I do.
It might not be Well, you know, they have you believe that we all from Africa or whatever, but that's not the motherland, man. The motherland is Israel, man. That's where everyone comes from, man. You know?
I don't think so.
I mean, I know.
That's where our thought, maybe the way we think now came from there, but
I mean, you know.
my friend, my best friend's name is Kareem. You know what Kareem means?
He's what?
His name is Kareem.
Kareem? No, I don't know what that means.
It's like the second son of the king. Then his brother's the first son of the king. I forgot what his name is, but I think
Good.
it's kind of hard to say.
And according to the Bible, man, America's gonna be
No,
destroyed.
I think if there's any royalty, it's you guys.
Yeah, you're right. Hey.
Right about that, man.
White people are gone.
Yeah, you're right, man.
Yeah, white people gonna be
It's all
exterminated.
Everything is based on gold. It's all gold.
You got scripture, man? Come on.
What we going into? Yeah, more on the last scripture.
That's something.
No, that was it.
Is that just when they like face or whatever the
So-called white man
Photoshop of
portrayed
Obama?
himself to be God, man.
He's talking about Obama.
Oh, Obama? What about Obama?
Yeah,
You got a question about Obama?
yeah. That's just is that just a picture of him? Somebody went and took him locked up like that.
He a clown, man. Obama's a clown, man.
I think
He's a Hamite.
I think he's a real man.
You
All
think
the
you
stuff
agree
they
with Obama?
Questioned him with, and he just stood there and he didn't.
So you agree with
answer back
Obama?
to them.
Do you agree with the
Everything.
NDAA?
What?
Do you agree with the National Defense Authorization Act that he
I don't
signed?
even know what it is.
Well, he called every single American citizen a domestic terrorist, and he can indefinitely detain or arrest you with no trial or jury. You agree with that? Do you agree that every single man should be forced to put an implant on his right hand? Because that's inside the Obamacare.
That won't happen.
But it's law. It's the law of the land. It's in the Obamacare.
You never heard of the mark of the beast?
Yes,
Huh?
I have.
You said it's not going to happen. The RFID chip is the mark of the beast, man. That's going to happen.
Yeah,
Man.
that's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
It's
They're not
already
gonna-
in
they're not
process.
gonna put one in me.
No, maybe
But
not
you
you.
gonna stand there
Or
and
you
let them
think
put
you're not?
one in you?
You think they're not going to put you in? Put one in
Yeah.
you? But according to prophecy, according to the scriptures, that's going to take place very soon.
Right. And it was inside the Obamacare, man. Page 1004. You could go read it for yourself. It's called a Class 2 implantable device. It's the RFID chip. It's law. It's the law of the land. And it was made mandatory March 23rd this year.
I think it's section.
I think some
section
of that information comes
3200.
from white people that
What was
think
that?
about it.
Section 3200, I think.
Can't remember.
No, I think that's it.
Yeah. I think it was called. But we get the chip though, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might have been Jake, man. I think he is.
Yeah, I think it was Jake.
Yeah, Jake. This is Revelation. That's why you're on the curse, man.
Yeah.
Might keep us blinded.
Yeah. Spirit on it different.
It's Revelation 13 and 16. And he caused all, huh? And he, yeah, no doubt.
What is that?
I think if Americans
Yeah, they've been
be
passing
destroyed,
back
we
and
have
forth.
to do it. All of us together.
What happened?
I think if America is going to be destroyed, not America, what it's supposed to stand for, but what they made it, we need to get. We all have to do that together.
Yeah, no doubt. Can you
Can't do
not
it by
smoke that over here,
splitting
please?
people up.
Can you not smoke that over here?
What's that?
Can you not smoke that over here, please? We don't want to breathe that in. All right. This is Revelation 13 and 16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond.
This is referring to the mark of the beast, man. The RFID chip, man. Okay. Because real soon they're gonna take you out your comfort, man, and force you, man, to take this chip. Real soon, man. Whether rich or poor, whether small or gay, don't fucking matter, man. All right, because the dollar's gonna collapse and everybody gonna be on an equal playing field, man. There ain't gonna be no more millionaires and billionaires and no more poor, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get the chip to eat. Go ahead, bro.
You guys know who that is over there, right? Martin Luther King
Yeah, what about him?
Jr.
He's a devil.
You guys should read more about him and what he said.
Nah, we already read
than
about
what
him,
they're
man.
saying now.
He was set up. He was a homosexual, all right? He was part of Boule. He was part of Boule.
That's the people that you're
No, he really
Alright,
was.
against.
He really was
That's
affected.
a Jake. That's a Jake.
Yeah.
All right, man. We cool. We cool off that. We don't want to taste that one, you know?
Yeah.
That's a Jake, man.
Yeah, that's a Jake, man.
Uh,
Look at his walking.
and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Right. Hey, cause they're gonna inject it into your goddamn hand, man. Karagma, which means incision, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the word mark, which means karagma, which means incision. Because it's going to be an actual physical incision go up inside of you, man. Up inside your right hand. With the little RFID chip, which is almost a little bigger than a grain of rice, man. Go ahead, bro.
That no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark.
Right. Because no man's going to be able to purchase shit, man. No man, you ain't going to be able to eat, move around. They're going to be putting people to death that don't have it, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, just like they show you in that movie, I Am Legend, in the beginning, where they go around checking people eyeballs and shit. It'll beep if they got it. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be checkpoints, man. They're going to check if you got the chip. If you don't got it, either you got to go get it or you go into a guillotine, man.
Nah, you're going to be presented with that option right there, man. That ultimatum, man.
Yep.
Either you take it or it's death.
Yup.
Pick one.
Yup.
You know? It says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
Yeah, that's right, man.
Here is wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and the number is 666.
Right, which is 666. You know what I'm saying?
The elders brought out how the people that created it, very chip, now they're under the name of positive ID. You know what I mean? Yeah. And they're gonna push it with these damn children, man. And they have I forget the acronym, or it's CHIP, but it's an acronym for Children's Health Insurance. Man, forget what the P is. You know,
Yeah.
that's how they gonna start pushing it, man. You know. Well, we closed it out, man.
And I was just gonna mention about the kids and shit. How right now, if a kid goes to school, they'll force him to take a inoculation, man, a vaccine. And I remember when I was in middle school, man, they used to bring trucks or trailers. No, not trailers. They look like mobile homes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Where they used to inject kids, man. They used to inject them without parent consent, man. You know what I'm saying? You can take a picture of you can take a picture of these things. You know what I'm saying? So, same thing with the chip, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna have no control of your children getting the chip. Just like you have no control of your children getting vaccines, man, and inoculations.
They start doing that shit at schools and people are gonna say, fuck that.
They should have said fuck that about the vaccines. But they're not doing it. People are not gonna do it for the chip either. You know what I'm saying? Because if they don't get the chip, then they're not gonna eat. See, it's gonna come down to life or death, man. When people are presented with life or death, they always go with the better or the worse, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Which is gonna be the chip.
See, but these Americans, the thing is, you Americans fear death, man. You know?
Exactly, man. Because they don't have no understanding on death.
And this devil makes all these movies pushing that, man. Pushing that vibration of fear and death. So that's the vibration you damn Americans are on.
Yup.
Definitely our people, man. You on some, you only live once type shit.
Yeah.
But I got the chip, though. That's the acronym I was talking about earlier. It said Children's Health Insurance Program, man. So that's how these devils are spinning it, man.
Yeah, they're bringing it, man. They're bringing that chip, man. Whether you believe it or not, the chip is coming, man. Any time now, man.
You know what?
I'm
If
saying?
they start doing that shit, they're gonna bring somebody else.
And with that, I want to say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, and double honors to the elders of GMS, man. Saying Shalom.
Death to America.
Death to America.